Hey, what's up, literate? It's me, the chair. How's it going? Just getting stuff set up. Stone's out right now, so it's just me, the chair. It's storming outside, so you might hear some stuff in the background. Alright, I think I've got most stuff set up. How's it going, Clortax? It's me, the chair. Yeah, the storm was unexpected. Stone's out right now, so it's just me. The chair. Hello. Yep, that's me. The chair. You have found one of the emotes. And there's another one. Sorry. It is taking a bit. Okay. Maybe. Oh, why does it do that? Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's annoying. Should really set up some better notification stuff. It's fine. How's it going, everyone? How have your days been? Mobile streams of Geometry Dash have audio now? Nice. Hello, Bearhan. It is me, the chair. I'm also doing well. Oops, don't do that. Okay, that's fine. Yes, the room is quite similar to a video game, I would say. Of course, of course. Okay. I think I've got everything set up. I think we're good. All right. Stone will be right back. It is me, the chair. Actually, I am about to leave. Okay, see you guys later. Just kidding, it was me the whole time. Yo, what's up everybody, welcome back, or should I say, yo, what's up everybody, welcome back. That's right, we've got a new setup, we've got a soundboard. Just kidding, that was a fake Stone, I'm the real one. We've got not one, not two, but 7 animated emotes, including the new saw emote, the new chair emote, and the new Gamba emote. Just kidding, that was a fake too. I bet you can't guess if this one's real. No, it's real. Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, this is the last one. I promise. Like, I'm running out of shirts. What am I gonna show up in a suit and tie next? How's it going? I'm gonna do that before I get in trouble. How's it going? Did it work? Did my little intro thing work flawlessly? I'm being gaslit. We're getting sub 13 with this one, exactly, yeah. It did work flawlessly, yes. I put all that together yesterday. So I'm glad it worked. How's it going? I'm glad to be back. Like I said in the intro, we've got a bunch of new animated emotes. They're pretty much just animations of old emotes, plus the Gamba emote. That's a new one. Can I ask why you have that outfit? Because I'm back. This is a time to celebrate. This is a joyous occasion. Gamba and Saw, that's true, that's true. Imagine if the audio desynced. I did a recording of it yesterday just to make sure that everything would play out well. And it seemed to work, but I was really hoping. It is not Christmas, and it's close enough. I'm only like 300 days behind. Finally, you're back. Been missing streams? Yeah. I was waiting for you to do another cut, but then you read chat. I was prepared for absolute chaos. Yeah, little did you know, this is all pre-recorded as well. Just kidding. That was a fake too. I bet you can't. No, okay, I'm kidding. No, that would be funny. I was considering how many of those to do. Since you're back, can you strap a pair of scissors to your head like old times? Maybe a different stream. Today I've got the Santa hat on now. By the way, I am C-Dom. I saw the word Dom in your name and I kind of figured. Welcome back. Good to see ya. But yeah. No, I do have a sound thing. The only sound that I have on it currently is yo. And I might turn that down a little bit. We'll see. I did have to mess with the audio, so let me know if it's like weird at all. But we've got a couple of things to do because a lot has happened since I've been away. Yo, thank you for the subscription. Quack. This is the run should be a sound. I should do that, yeah. I've got a whole thing. I got a new Stream Deck. So I've got like a bunch of buttons that I can press now. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of reacting to start stream. Because as you may or may not know, I am a bit of a casual speedrunner of a game called Will You Snail. And despite my numerous attempts, I do not have the world record. But luckily there is someone who has put together a guide on how to do exactly that.
Will You Snail?
So, that's what we're going to be doing first. We're going to be taking a look at the World Record Explained video created by RGC. We're going to be doing that first. Watching World Record is one of the things on my list. I have intentionally not watched either of the new World Records. So we're going to take a look at this first. Okay. Outdated news, yeah. Anyway, again, let me know if the audio's too loud, too quiet.
And by community, I mean like 6 people that are incredibly dedicated to the game. A few months ago,
does that include me?
Morshin, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Wait, what was this editor's note?
The game. A few months ago, Meister Morshin.
Editor's note. I am most definitely not pronouncing it right. It's like Mirhen, right? Mirhen? Something like that. I don't know. I can't pronounce it right either.
I'm pronouncing that right. right, would achieve a world record time of 13 minutes, 35 seconds, and 180 milliseconds.
Isn't this like 10 seconds behind the world record at this point? Enemy's world record video has more of the reaction stuff to the event, so choose your watch order based on that. Okay, I will do that. Besides that, you're doing it way better, but I don't care.
Beating the previous record by just
it's like 10 seconds behind now.
While the game is mostly glitch-free, there are a good handful of strategies.
Why? Wait, why is Pablo Skip censored? Oh, okay. I guess spoilers. That was just kind of funny.
Mortion creating a new...
Why did they show Lightning Helpy but censor the other stuff? Man, Lightning Helpy gets no praise.
Save file and immediately entering the menu. He turns off automatic difficulty.
Okay, I was gonna say, is this in slow motion? I don't think menuing should be this slow.
Which is a feature that changes the difficulty of the game based on how you're playing. A few seconds after Mortion starts the run, Squid appears. Squid is the evil AI narrator, kind of like GLaDOS from Portal. While Squid
you honestly missed some
is
stuff.
A super important part of the immersive game experience.
It's too graphic.
He's actually a bit of an annoyance sometimes. Specifically because there are a lot of events that don't happen until after Squid says some long, drawn-out yapping session. For example,
Lightning Helpy already got on the Jonas thumbnail.
How the difficulty test works at the beginning of every single run.
It deserves more love.
Open. Luckily, you can skip Squid's voice lines by pressing Q, but you still need to spam the button multiple times for multiple voice lines.
Okay, spam Q.
So anyways, then
first tip.
Takes a shortcut across the top of the level and skips the
I must not be doing that right.
And wait a second, what the hell was that? Here Mortion uses a feature called the glitch to get up to the exit of the level. It's only usable once you beat the game once. Those who know. You can perform the glitch by sitting in a 1x1x1 hole. So any hole that looks like this, or this, or this, you can use the glitch.
But this is glitchless.
As Mortion enters the difficulty test I mentioned earlier, you'll notice
it's no major glitches, alright? The thing called the glitch is not actually a major glitch, right? Doesn't count. This guy is cheating. This guy is you. What do you mean, this guy?
Voice lines before the door opened. What happened? Well, Mortion actually...
Also, I like how the world record explained video is shorter than the world record itself.
The voice lines really
which,
fast.
like, it makes sense. You're skipping over a bunch of stuff, but it's just kind of funny. 1x1x1 implies that the game is 3D. We can skip over that explanation. It's just a 1x1. Not a major glitch. It just skips several rooms. Yeah,
so
exactly.
Mortion has binded his scroll wheel to skip voice lines. This way, all he has to do is scroll a bit, rather than spamming Q over and over again. From there, Mortion enters the Chapter A story levels. Not much happens here aside from jumping directly on this platform instead of going up and around. Then come the levels where Squid starts spawning traps.
Would have been cooler if it was summoning salt style.
Luckily, on infinitely easy, speedrunners...
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of hard to do.
Fast enough. Mortion continues the run.
It's a lot of work to make a documentary style video.
Shoot at enemies indestructible blocks. The gun
723 AO7, really? Hang on.
To skip voice lines.
Where did I...
This way, all he has to do is scroll a bit, rather than spamming Q over and over again. From there, Mortion enters the Chapter A story levels. Not much happens here aside from jumping directly on this platform instead of going up and around. Then come the levels where Squid starts spawning traps in randomized places to kill the player. Luckily, on infinitely easy, speedrunners basically don't have to worry about these if they're fast.
Wait, why are you in the red
Mortion
at this point?
Continues the run until the shooter levels,
A10.
where the player gets a gun and has to shoot at enemies indestructible blocks.
I can't believe you lost .1 in this run.
And fires at a constant rate.
Shame.
But you can actually produce more bullets at once by jumping. That only works for the upward-facing gun, though. The horizontal gun doesn't do that. Mortion then continues through Chapter A until the Chapter A boss, Splitty, or Blocky? Splitty? Which one is it, Jonas? He destroys the boss with ease and continues to Chapter B, the disco theme chapter.
It's like the same thing, right?
Mortion takes an intentionally added shortcut to skip the puzzle levels.
Does anybody still call it Blocky?
In the first difficult
I feel like I've only ever heard it called Splitty.
Mortion does something quite strange. He presses the self-destruct keymine and kills the player. Well, the lasers in this level turn on and off at various rates, meaning to get past these two lasers that are right next to each other, Mortian has to time things almost perfectly.
There's casual misinformation about the gun spread mechanic.
As a setup, so that all he has to do is hold
I don't actually
right
know
and
how the gun
timing will
mechanic
always
works.
line up.
I
Then
just
he
do what the
enters some more
speedrunners do.
difficult levels, including the levels where you have to press left and right to the timing of these arrows coming down above you. Here he performs another setup by resetting the player, this time twice. Most of the levels in the game have
Splitty
no
was the name from the
strategies
beginning?
aside from
Okay.
optimized movement.
That makes
However,
sense.
in my opinion, the most interesting strategy is still
Oh,
to
we're
come.
censoring it.
A few more levels are completed.
We're
and
not
then
we're not
Mortian-
allowed to reveal Miracle Dance yet. We gotta wait. We could show it to you censored, but you gotta wait. He said it doesn't happen for the horizontal gun, and yet proceeds to explain Miracle Dance.
There's the level
I mean,
where
that's-
you're supposed to very slowly
yeah.
and carefully remove these blocks so you can get past.
Yeah.
Speedrunners figured out that you can just jump over the top without ever having to pick up the gun. Then he continues forward and enters the boss battle for Chapter B, Mr. Dance, where, in my opinion, the most interesting strategy in the run occurs. Normally for this boss fight, you have to go around picking up the different types of guns to slowly bring down Mr. Dance.
I don't know. Lightning Helpy is pretty interesting. I'm just, just gonna say that.
How for his 3 different phases. For years, this is what speedrunners were forced to do. Until
Like,
people
sure, this is
realized
cool,
an
but
interesting mechanic that has to
Lightning
do with
Helpy
horizontally
exists, so-
facing gun. Remember earlier how I said that jumping to spawn extra bullets only works with the upward gun? Well, I lied. Kinda.
Oh,
Jumping actually spawns 2 bullets, even if the gun normally wouldn't fire again because of the cooldown between shoots. So here
Okay, so he
Mortian picks
corrects
up the
himself,
horizontal
alright.
gun and enters this gap in the wall where
Only
a laser is
temporary
supposed to
misinformation.
keep you from exiting the level. Landing in the gap is almost pixel perfect, so Mortian pauses a few times to make sure he doesn't run into the laser by mistake. Then he scrolls in the downward direction on his mouse wheel, which is bound to jumping. This makes it
isn't it both directions?
so he's
They're not technically wrong. You are scrolling down, but you also bound scroll up to jump. My favorite strat is beating the game.
constantly jumping, hitting his
Well, you should love this
back
guy.
on the
Look, he's
ceiling
got
and
like
jumping
3,000
again,
runs.
over and over at a very fast rate, which creates
It's both,
tons of
otherwise
extra
impossible,
bullets all
yeah.
at once, killing Mr. Dance in a miraculously low amount of time.
As long as you don't have the
Mortian
mouse
takes
from
another
Mass
shortcut
Rock.
to skip some puzzle levels, and then comes Chapter C, the underwater chapter. From
Mouse
here through
pad
most of
works
the levels
super
of Chapter
well.
C, it's just optimized movement.
Yes, he's got 3,524 runs. What are you up to now?
However, one thing a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually hold the jump button when you're going through these currents to go faster in them. In the break level right before the Chapter C boss, Mortian uses the glitch to move to the right side of the level much quicker. And then there's another shortcut to skip the puzzles, and we're on to Chapter D.
It's
And
just
now we're
optimized movement.
approaching
This is
my
the
second
worst
favorite
quote from the
strategy.
vid. Hang on.
Most of the levels at
I think I missed it. Also, ads in like 30 seconds. I will pause the video and resume.
level right before the Chapter C boss, Mortian uses the glitch to move
It
through
was
most levels, and then comes Chapter
impossible
C,
jump, right?
the underwater chapter. From here through most of the levels of Chapter C, it's just optimized movement. However,
It's just optimized movement. I mean, for the first few levels in Chapter C, I don't feel like that's entirely wrong.
from here through most of the levels,
I feel
of
like that's
Chapter
kind of
C, it's just
reasonable.
optimized movement. However, one thing a lot of people don't
Paper plane? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about paper plane. Okay, we'll take a short break. Yeah. Did you hit paper plane in this one? I don't remember. Chapter C is literally the one with the highest skill ceiling and so many details, but yeah, visually it is. Yeah. -2.8. Oh, okay. I see. That's smart, looking at the screen. I should do that more. Yeah. That's one of the other emotes. Spone Rave. I thought that one would be funny. So Twitch has like they're like default animations. So you can take an existing emote and like apply one of their animations to it. So that's what I did for quite a few of the animated emotes. But the Gamba emote is a custom animation. These emotes bait me now into buying Twitch subs. Oh, that's the other thing. I want to set up a couple of polls to see which emotes you guys want to be free to use. I'm only allowed 5 non-animated emotes for free to use. Yeah, that's the Gamba emote. All animated emotes and anything beyond 5 emotes I have to put behind a sub wall. Unfortunately. If I could change that, I would. But Twitch is the way that it is. I don't know, maybe I could do something with like Better TV or 7 TV maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the Gamba emote's pretty cool, right? Okay, ads should be over. There should be a crayon emote, honestly. There's the crayon icon for the channel points, but I could make it an emote.
Realizes that you can actually hold the jump button when you're going through these currents to go faster in them.
Yeah, there's also that one.
Right before the Chapter C boss, Mortion uses the glitch to...
But we're just skipping over all the other Chapter C levels. There's just the impossible jump. No mention of the Piranha Tower. I almost feel offended. I hate the French emote. I'm not gonna make that an emote. That's not a thing.
Move to the right side of the level much quicker. And then there's another shortcut to skip the puzzles, and we're on to Chapter D.
Yeah,
and
no mention of the tower.
My second favorite strategy in the run. Most of the
longest level in the game
have no special strategies, but in this particular basketball level, Mortion actually makes them.
That's what I mean. C17, C14, C18, C19. I mean, like, when he said that, there were still like the early Chapter C levels. So I felt like it was forgivable, and then he just completely skipped over all the Chapter C levels that actually do take skill. So you fixed Stonebot? Kind of. This is a brand new version of Stonebot, which I might talk about later, but it's completely different.
Mistake by sending the ball in the wrong direction.
Ooh, so you made a mistake.
Control L
I can't believe you would do that.
The level. Then Mortion
How could you?
Past a few more levels until here.
Yeah, just casually skipping. Why are we in the level? We are currently in the level. Why are we censoring it? We're here. This is it.
Strategy in the run takes place. Normally in this level, you have to spend a long time moving the basketball past each wall individually to get in.
I was saying something before that, but I just got completely lost.
To enter this bubble, which then takes them upward to the ending. Speedrunners, however, jump into the bubble with the door closed.
You added all the previous quotes? Yeah.
They do a mid-air double jump. Then it respawns on top of him, and this.
Sorry, I didn't realize that's what you were referring to. It is pretty well edited, yeah, for sure. I just think that was funny.
Then Mortion enters the chapter.
I want to make it clear, I'm not roasting the video. I just think it was ironic that it was happening. But yeah, this is a good video.
Boss Helpy the vacuum cleaner, who you normally have to hit the basketball back and forth with until he runs out of battery, and then you can send the ball into his side of the room, killing him.
We're all ironic.
Top speedrunners almost always attempt to perform an incredibly precise movement to hit the ball on Helpy's side.
I'm sorry. Did he say all?
To perform an incredible. Here, top speedrunners almost always attempt.
I don't know about that. I don't. Does anybody other than me regularly try to go for Lightning Helpy? RGC watches Stone streams too much? I think so. Back then I tried, but almost never got it. Okay, gotcha.
To perform an incredibly precise movement.
So there were at least attempts.
Side, then jump on top
Yo,
of
what's up,
and
Enmy?
send it down to the ground.
Almost all speedrunners named Stone 50,
However,
exactly.
The timing is incredibly precise, so Morshan actually misses the hit and has to wait a second before hitting the ball again. Then Morshan enters
another
this
mistake.
room that's supposed to be an
How
emotional
costly.
moment, but he doesn't.
Can't believe you would do
and
that.
This is the part of the game where Squid starts to go insane. Here we have the bartender.
I love the outfit.
Basically just
Merry
an RNG
Christmas.
fest of pressing
Thank
as many
you.
buttons as possible and dodging the randomly spawned drops and lasers. The next level with a strategy.
Okay, just again, like a sort of casually skipping over this dodge at the very
drops
end.
and lasers. The next
But how do you get past this?
drops and lasers.
Look at this. Look at this army of droplets coming at you, and you gotta like make it out of this tiny little gap. Sorry, I'm nitpicking. By now, Ding Dong Dunk officially greater than Lightning Helpy? I disagree. I will forever continue to go for Lightning Helpy. Your triple Ds will not defer me. They will not distract me. Stone's finding all the cracks to optimize his own run. Well, yeah, that's the point of the video, right? It's supposed to be like a guide on how to get the world record.
The next level with a strategy is the Snowman Mafia. When the game first came out, players had no way of skipping the mini-boss and had to patiently
That's an awesome
wait
emote
for the
glitch.
snowmen to shoot each other until one of the paths was open. However, the developer of the game, Dennis Roller, heard about how much of a pain this was to
That's an awesome
speedrunners
pick.
and made it so this wall is walkthrough. Then Morshan easily completes the next few levels and arrives
Easily, again, just like casually glossing over the RNG.
at the final boss. He defeats the first phase of the boss, then gets pretty good RNG with the second phase.
Speedrunners actually have a spreadsheet to account for every possible pattern. I was too lazy to rewrite the script. Yes, the spreadsheet exists, but I don't think anybody actually uses it. Because I think if you get bad RNG, it's kind of just like, I don't know, you shrug it off and do another run. I don't know. Does anybody use that spreadsheet regularly? At the time, I knew almost all of them. Oh, okay, gotcha. I am being proven wrong. That's also wrong info. As far as I know, it was possible, just really difficult. I don't remember what I said. Oh, like the snowman skip? I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Hey, what's up, BenXL? How's it going? The spreadsheet is like the blindfold E18 map? Okay, gotcha.
Which is almost entirely RNG based. And at this point, if Morshan does the math, he basically knows he has the world record. If he doesn't somehow screw
yeah, this current pace thing.
Where you literally cannot die. And so, a world record run is completed.
The math, aka looking at the number.
That was terrible. Where do we go from here? Well, honestly, probably not Mark's hard.
This run was terrible. I've watched this video before, or the world record video before. I don't think I remember that part.
The Will You Snail community is incredibly small, and there's really not enough people and not enough motivation to get any farther than maybe just below 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe one day, though, if the game gets popular enough after 3 years of going under the radar. Which reminds me, you should totally play this game if it seems like you would enjoy it.
I don't know if popularity was really...
Link is in the description.
That part's true, though. You should play Will You Snail. It's fun. I don't know if it really needed to get really popular in order to achieve a 1320 something, but yeah. It was a pretty good guide. Merhin and I got world record immediately after watching it. Speaking of, okay, now that we're on this topic, I'm gonna rant a little bit here. I feel so sad MattBat was gonna finish this game. I watched. Was it one video? I think he made two, right? He made two videos on Will You Snail. I think I watched both of them. Yeah, good job, Warshin. Okay, so I announce on my Discord that I'm gonna be taking a bit of a break, right? Like, I don't know, a month ago or something. I don't remember how long my break was. But I announced that I'm going on a break. Like, literally a couple hours after I make that announcement, RMG Bread posts a new PB, which, just in case you didn't know, is the person currently in third place. Let me actually pull up the leaderboard here. Why is it doing this? Okay. Yeah, so RMG Bread. One of the three people that is currently faster than me posts a new personal best a couple hours after I announce that I'm going on a break. They get a second PB, like the day after that one? And then during, or like a little bit after, from what I understand, a little bit after the speedrunning event that I created, I was in a completely different state, so I couldn't attend. But the one time that I can't attend my own event that I created, the other two people above me on the leaderboard also get PBs. And they both break a world record. All while I'm gone. So, thanks guys. Thanks for waiting for me to be on a break before you just ruin my motivation here. Thanks guys. You snooze, you lose. I guess so. Awesome. Cool. Very cool of you. I'm so thankful. Very cool. Very cool. Stone hasn't seen anything of it yet. Should have stayed on your toes. I know, the game's dead for like 3 years. How long ago was RMG's previous personal best? It was like 2 or 3 years, right? And they just so happened to come back. Oh, whoops. I'm trying to make it all rainbow. They just so happen to come back the day that I announce that I'm going on break. Stone, this is your chance. Get the world record back. It was the most insane day of Will You Snail history. I know, and it was like I couldn't be there for it because I was in a completely different state. I was watching all of this happen, or I wasn't like, because it wasn't announced that any of this happened until like a day or 2 days after. But I'm just, I'm riding in a car going to like Starbucks or something. I don't remember where I was headed. But like I'm in the car just going somewhere and I'm watching my phone blow up with Discord messages about how the world record was broken twice. Like, really, guys? You come on. Billy Snail is way too popular. I guess so. Yeah, I know. It's summoning Salta moment. His name was Matt Turk. You bring out the best in people once you leave. I guess so. That's a way to put it, but yeah. Okay. So if Enmy's video has a better reaction, I assume that means I should watch Mirhen's video first. Mirhen. Now I'm like self-conscious about the pronunciation of it. I know you said you didn't care, but I'm gonna still worry about it. You should go out of state more often? I guess so. I mean... Oh, whoops. If people are gonna get back into speedrunning while I'm gone, it might just be better. If you want to go chronologically, my run came first. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then Glitch said that your video has a better reaction to the situation, so I don't know. You tell me. You guys tell me. Which video should I watch first? Because I'm gonna watch both of them. Wrong, I didn't get any records. What the heck, Literate? Why not? Everybody else was. Biggest SSS event yet. New world record, double world record, top 1 verified. Yeah. Yeah. And I was gone. I missed the entire thing. Watch Mirhen's first if you're watching both. Okay, gotcha. Cool. That's what we'll do. I'd highly recommend reading the description for some background information on how this extremely special event occurred. Okay. I'm going to skip that for now. But I appreciate the warning. Hello. Okay, so what quality? Hello? Quality? Why is it blurry? Okay, so we're on 3759. What was your previous one? This is only like a couple hundred after the previous one, right? I say a couple hundred as if it's like not a lot. I did much more practice than attempts. Okay, that makes sense. Already on world record pace. Nice. I love when YouTube lies to me about what quality I'm on. Yeah. Wait, where did you lose time? What? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Just slightly unoptimal movement, I guess.
I'm about to have AO1 Piranha enter.
0.66? Do you not do the... Did you just... Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. How often do you get a 0.60 or faster on this one? Because I don't do the double jump. I just single jump here at the end. The auto leveling is a bit screwed, but both Enemy and I failed. In VC with Enemy. Oh, is this... Wait, is this... Why is it tilted? Is that intentional that you tilted that?
Yeah, your PB is 2 minutes behind that. So,
Oh, and then you saved the one-shot time? That's intentional. Okay. I figured.
See, with more like 819 Piranha enter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a bad spike spawn. Mirhen's too quiet in his, and I'm too quiet in mine. It's unfortunate. It's called having style. $868 is good. Do you intentionally wait longer here? I mean, I guess it's not that long of a wait, but I'm so used to holding right sooner there. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a difference in how we play that. This is the normal setup. Yeah, but like when this block gets like halfway past this little lip here, that's when you can start holding right. And I think it was like just barely past that halfway point by the time he started holding right. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. I mean, it's obviously not that big of a deal. I got thrown off by it. The new one block strat. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Is this... Oh, yeah. You still broke the one on the left? I guess to kill everything? Okay. 10 seconds flat, yeah. Nice. I was going to learn this, but I forgot to. Wow! How did you catch that one in the top left? Okay. I guess it's not that precise. Look at this thing. That one bullet. Holy. What was the final time there? 926, alright. By cheating. That splitty beginning was promising, and then I screwed everything.
Ding dong dunk. Ah, okay. That's good. 802.
Yeah, this is
Like
the best
basically
case
time.
I've ever been.
Wait.
Yeah,
I'm also trying to pay attention to Enemy's run,
I'm quite nervous.
because you're commenting about it. Ooh. How consistent is this jump? I've tried it a couple of times and it doesn't seem that bad, but I just have no muscle memory for everything that comes after it.
Please, Bard.
Usually really consistent. Gotcha. I was looking at Enemy's screen. Imagine looking somewhere other than your main monitor while doing a speedrun. SMH couldn't be me. I definitely don't get distracted by chat. when I fail it, it's usually a sign I need to stop doing runs that day. Wow. Oh, you don't hit your head here. Is it faster to do it that way? Or like more consistent or something? I always do a full jump. Smack my head against the ceiling. 608. That does not seem faster. I don't know. Preference, I guess. I mean, it's like it's a 0.08 difference, so it's not like 0.07 most of the time, I think. Or I shouldn't say that. It's much less of a difference. And then you have this set up. 638? Yeah. It's a little slow. That always scares me when one of these drones gets like severely off course like this. Like this one's fine because it's not too far to the right. But oh, it's scary. It's almost the same, I think, when performed optimally, but is for control in case some annoying laser spawn. Gotcha. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Distracts top runner on world record pace. Doing it the non-controller way. Okay. 783, nice. Should they be banned from the leaderboard? New enemy controversy. Yeah, in my opinion, Paper Plane is not that bad. Like, it's definitely, you can definitely mess it up, but I don't think it's that bad. Okay, I'm kind of curious what your inputs are here. So you hold right, you bonk your head here. Okay, and then you just like, you just briefly let go of the right. Okay. I almost always just hold right there because it's a lot easier. I was getting tired of the old controversy. I'm sorry. The old controversy? What was the old controversy? Yo, Stone, nice pace. Good luck on your run. Thank you.
Please don't screw up the jump.
Oh no. Please don't screw up the jump.
Fine. Time to freeze what we see.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oof.
my heart is beating so fast, I feel sick.
My heart is beating fast as well.
We got ads in a bit, so I'll pause and take a break.
Did you choose PB?
No, he 2x.
Wait a minute. What the heck, man?
Jeez.
How do you like, okay. How do you... Hang on. I'll wait for the ads to pause.
Dang, man. New Reki?
I actually, oh my god, I feel sick.
681 is pretty good. Dude, this turnaround around the jellyfish. Oh.
How am I gonna
Okay.
324?
Tap left in CO6 while holding right is the easiest IMO.
Okay.
I'll try messing around with it because I kind of want to do that.
might never play this category again.
I might never play this category again. Yo, we're doing right side tower. Nice. GG to the guy in the corner. They seem very talented. Now you'll be embarrassed, liar.
Insane.
Oof. Okay, and this is why we don't do right side tower. Okay, ads are playing. So, like, how do you like out of the corner of your eye witness a new world record and then just like continue on with your own world record? Like, how do you, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to focus after doing that. Thank you, Stonebot. Ironic as always. I don't know. That's funny. What? I mean, from what I've heard, there is a missed jump in this world record at the very end. No spoilers or anything, but that's what I've heard. It was 3 a.m. for me. I can't recall. Brother. So you just witnessed. This is all after having done a speedrunning event. I don't know how many races you guys did, but this was like the biggest speed snailing Saturday ever that you just participated in. You just witnessed a world record happen. And it's 3 a.m. Like, what do you mean? How do you just pull this off? How? I just had the idea in my head from C13 on that we could technically world record right after each other. Oh yeah, no, just like, oh hey, wouldn't it be funny if we world record after each other? Yeah, let me just casually do that. Let me just make it a reality. Let me just happen. Let's like, brother. This is now just a Bearhead and me explaining a stream. Only 2 red splits, dude. Insane. That was not part of SSS anymore? Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you had already done that event, and now you're playing even more. So presumably you have a little bit of fatigue after doing the event. And it's late, and you just watch somebody world record, and you're just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny? And then do it. The power of wouldn't it be funny knows no bounds, exactly. Okay. Oh. What is this? So you get caught on the current here. I mean, were the fish weird? Not really. Okay. Just get caught, smack your face into the wall there. Right side? Left side. Okay. When this fish is like out of its little pocket here, I usually go for the right block because it almost always like kills the fish, and then I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it is still faster to go left side. It's just riskier.
Oh, yeah, now you have to beat me.
That would be so funny.
Now you have to beat me. That would be so funny. Yeah, wouldn't it be hilarious?
Like,
Wouldn't it be hilarious? Wait, what did you say?
That would be so funny. Like, I am literally on a pace right now.
I'm on a pace right now. C18 was screwed up, but in the previous PB it was even worse. Famous last words. Wouldn't it, right?
Oh my god, you are. Okay.
Gets record and gets beaten in like 2 minutes.
That'd be hilarious. Wouldn't that be so funny if you get world record and then it gets beaten in 2 minutes? That'd be so funny.
Would be kind of a legacy.
That seemed weird.
Got broke.
I don't normally go for this strat, but that
5 minutes.
still 12, 15.
Okay, this is
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was perfect. I don't know.
I'm gonna get this.
But like, wouldn't it?
Would be kind of a legacy.
Like, wouldn't you expect this leg to break at that point? Because like you had to do an extra jump here, right? Yeah. I don't know what the cycle is for this, but I'm surprised you didn't break on that
Got broke
first couple of jumps.
later and then broke 5 minutes.
I had Mirhan's screen share turned off, so I only saw his pace at the end of C19. I don't even know if I was on this kind of a pace. I would not.
Or something.
If I was on either pace, if I was on world record pace, my eyes would be glued to my own screen. Okay, you guys are laughing and I missed it.
Or something.
Oh,
Does that mean my brother's gonna be famous?
Oh yeah, if we talk about your brother, then.
What's his name? What's his address?
usually breaks even later, but IL has a bit different strat. Oh, okay.
His social security number.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you probably shouldn't just announce your social security number. This is Orange Chef talking, right? You probably shouldn't say that, just in general, like, especially during a world record run, but, like, you know, probably just in general, you shouldn't just say that.
Yeah.
I definitely have to finish this run just for the sake of the kidnap.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's really advantageous to get some amount of distraction. That's fair.
A little bit close.
Ooh. 4-8, was it?
Yeah.
Oops. A
Nice.
little bit close.
It's also why I talked more. That makes sense.
Well, I'm gonna stop recording just so I have it saved.
Yeah, do so.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, you didn't mess this one up.
My turn to get world record.
Yeah.
Well, first me and then you'll immediately beat it.
Yeah, I have to.
First me
4,
and
2,
then you'll...
1?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Did
to
you
get world
jump
record.
into the first bubble late
Yeah.
or something? A little bit.
First me and then you'll immediately...
And then you
beat it.
exited the bubble early. Okay.
Yeah, I have to start my run now then.
You still take top route. That makes sense. I don't think I'm ever gonna go top route here. I think I'm always gonna risk it going the bottom route. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, but I feel like at least 90% of the time I go bottom route, it works. But like on this kind of a pace, completely understandable. We were joking earlier in the VC because we heard Orange's brother talking in the background. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We were saying we could get him famous if he was in a world record. I'm so jealous of the bubble orangey you got. Yeah, that was pretty
First me and then you'll immediately beat it.
crazy. Like, dude, this separation is
Yeah,
insane.
I have to start my run now
Ooh,
then.
all the time in the world. And then yeah, the fact that this guy didn't jump is, I mean, it's like it's fine. If it jumps early, then it's a lot easier to just go under, but it's fine. Chapter D in general, I lost multiple paces on that now. It's 0.3, so I don't care. Yeah, that's fair. Chapter D is my biggest potential time save, and most of that was bubbles and DO8 being rude. As always, the usual culprits. Oh, you land all the way over here. How did you do that? This is not what I do. Oh, see, okay. Interesting. So like I'm almost always afraid of this second spike here. Cuz if you just hold right, it's like it's kind of awkward to get around this one. So I almost always intentionally drop down here, face plant against this wall, and then it's a lot easier to deal with whether or not this spike falls. But yeah, that's good. I mean, 0.55 is not bad for that. You go straight for it. Wow, okay. Was this a single jump? It looks like a single jump, yeah. And then you're double. Wow, okay. I might have to try that. No lightning helpy.
Okay, this is
Sad.
getting a bit too great. This is.
The initial bubble positions are almost non-random, only slight deviations. Slight deviations, sorry. But the speed rapidly makes them to be fairly close to each other.
Chapter D.
956.
I mean, yeah, but like you can tell approximately where they're gonna be
Yeah, I don't
in the
know.
first couple of
I can't compete with
in the
that.
first second or so of the level.
But okay, but with Strudel. The thing is, my PB. Please don't tell me what my current splits are, because my maybe helps me to calm at least a little down.
Yeah. I won't mention it.
But the thing is, should I go now for a quote-unquote safe part, or?
No, you gotta risk it, right? You don't go for safe Bart. You have to, right? Because it would be funny. 956 chapter D exit. The previous best was 959, I think. Yeah, minus 14.
I don't
This is
even
insane.
know.
Oh, you do the double jump too. Yes. Whoops. I know you can get on top of that button with just a single jump, but I've almost always found it like I don't know why, but I've always found it easier if I double jump onto it.
Don't even know. I don't want to make that decision.
It's not like faster or anything, it's just it feels easier.
Please just let me get through.
We're in an envy stream. Interesting. You go on the left side of this block? Yeah, this block. I almost always hold right here and just go on the right side and then another left right. But of course that does make it easier to like, I don't know, mess this part up. So that makes sense. Interesting. I might have to mess around with that as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. 1473
Yeah.
for a 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. That was 4, 5, 6, right? No, it was 6, 5, 4. Okay, I'm wrong.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, 14-7 is pretty good for that strat. Nice.
Definitely
Didn't mess
not a
that up.
healthy heart rate.
You do pause here though. Like on the, when you land on this. I've gotten into the habit of just like buffering my jump here. I don't think it's better, but it's just a habit.
This is definitely not a healthy heart rate.
Oh, that was a gold split. E11. Just. Oh. I was expecting you to double jump over it. You can just double jump here now. It might catch you on the landing if you try and double jump over it. Not sure, but it was smart to wait. Check out the E11 again. Okay. Why did I go that way? Regarding D18, yep, if you understand that strat once, it's, at least for me, more consistent than Acute's path. I don't know what Acute's path is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is much faster. Yeah. That's what I meant to say 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, and then I said it wrong. Definitely don't double jump there, but I didn't go on the 1x1 beforehand. That was the mistake. Okay, gotcha. Acute's path is just the default save strat. Okay.
Good idea.
Oh, you hit your head here. Okay, that makes sense. To get onto the conveyor faster. Then you also hit your head here. That makes sense. Yeah, nice.
This is definitely not a healthy heart rate.
You said it's not a healthy heart rate? What could you have done if you did go for the 1x1? I mean, I feel like it's kind of awkward to get there. I don't know. I mean, like, you could have played it differently, but I don't know that it would have been much faster. I don't think this is how you normally play this level. I mean, it's the same strat, but I feel like every time I've seen you play this level, it's like way more refined. So I could almost tell that you're nervous here. Don't look at this movement. Yeah. It's like just looking at the first couple of jumps, I'm like, this is not a Mirhan Squid 1 fight. Oh. Okay. Easy drop down. That level on nerves is brutal. Yeah. Begging. Okay. Ugh. Just get stuck in the ground there. It's kind of annoying. Ugh. Okay, that wasn't that bad actually.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Oh my god.
Chill. Chill. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. What are you doing? Come on.
It's still good, it's okay.
I can't believe you would do that. Pain in my eyes. Good run though. GG.
Not the double PB.
Can we check the inputs for the jump here? Oops. Here, let me slow it down. Playback speed. Okay, so jump here. You double jump there. No, don't do that. That looked like you were on the ground. Yo, what's up, Sigenderman? The stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Leg. You should try doing it like that. Yeah. I'm just reacting to the world record. I double jumped immediately. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
No. Joking.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. You would still be good. You're still good. It's okay.
You do frame by frame using less than greater than? Oh my. Literate, you're a genius.
No.
That is incredibly helpful. What are the big updates in the title? You missed the intro,
Double
man.
PB.
Double BB. Well, this is one of them. Because I had not watched this video before. I had not seen any of the world records. Also, I got a bunch of emotes. There are a bunch of new animated emotes. There's a couple of regular ones. I've got a new version of Stonebot. I haven't gone over that yet, but I'll be working on that over the course of the stream, or next couple of streams maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that, and I wanted to go over like what I plan to do in the future in regards to speedrunning. So, but we got to react to some stuff first.
By the
No
way.
way.
Yeah, of 1x.
Yeah. Literally, if I would have gotten like
If I wasn't there, we still may not know if you got the world record.
roughly slightly better.
Thank you, Edme, for doing the
But I
math.
would have needed to go for the better button strat. But then it would have been 1x. Like,
Has anyone here tried Arc Raiders?
No,
I
they're
have not.
just both world record one after the other.
with the 5
Like we would.
Hey, that's me! And that's some of you guys. Holy music. The lovely support, friendly competition, and conversations have always been a pleasure. First of all, thank you, Edme, for being such a good friend for so long. Aww. Without you, I probably would have never gone for anything lower than sub 14. Edme. The speedrun is now in a really tight optimization range because of that. Definitely a lovely community-driven project. Nice. Let's analyze this text frame by frame. Yeah, that might be a bit much. The chapter E enter is just mere 5 seconds away from the spliced chapter sum of best. Realistically, without any new strats, the limit. 2x is by many people regarded as the final NMG 10-second barrier. I think y'all can see now why the way this happened is just an unbelievable, unlikely, indescribable sequence of events. I know how to English. The end, question mark? We'll see, winky face. Okay, don't pay attention to my recommended. I watch one conspiracy theory video, and then it just... We're gonna move past that. Trackmania fan spotted? Yeah. Who was that? Grenady, yeah. Grenady has been one of my recent favorites. Nope, stop. I didn't want to play the video. Trackmania, let's go. Wait until Matt Turk takes the record. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Thank you for the hydrates. Didn't you do some Trackmania streams at one point? I did at least one, yeah. This thing is kind of in the way. Believe it or not. The giant rainbow bow tie. What TM do you play? Just 2020. I stopped playing it as much because they locked the full campaign behind the subscription thing, but is Stone in a suit? I am in a suit. I'm in a suit and tie. Okay, here's Envy's video. I don't know how much of this we're gonna watch, but I've heard that the reaction is better. Hi, I want to add a bit of context to this video before it starts. If you just want to watch the speedrun, skip to 36. Okay. Give me the context. Feed it to me. Can you show us inside your breaker box? Theoretically, yeah, but I'm not going to. That's goated. You missed the intro, man. You should have been here during the intro sequence. No, it's fine. But it was cool. I put together a whole thing. It was fun. To start, Speed Snailing Saturday is a racing event. That's the thing I did. Held every fortnight in the Will You Snail Speedrunning Discord. That's the thing. That's the me thing. I did that. Also, side note, I have a couple of ideas for more speedrunning events, but I kind of don't want to overdo it because it might be a little bit much for me, but I've got ideas. You'd probably enjoy TM United Forever. Is that... Which one is the one that uses the stadium car and it's like right before 2020? Is that United Forever? Just watch back the VOD. Correct use of Fortnite, yeah. Oh, that's me! Amazing community member and speedrunner. I'm so touched. It's me. No way. That's actually really cool. Thank you. After Speed Snailing Saturday earlier today, the world record holder Mirhan stuck around in VC to do some more attempts. Both of our main goals were to get a 13.2x, as we believe it's the last 10-second barrier we can pass. According to Mirhan, almost everybody believes it's the last 10-second barrier, so... Since we had both been getting on good paces recently, he suggested that we do attempts in the call together. If you want, we can do a BTR run in VC. BTR in VC. That would be fun. Don't expect much from me, though. That's an awesome screenshot. Many of the top were my words. Okay, sorry. The things that happened in this call are some of the craziest in Will You Snail speedrunning history. We're pivoting the stream to Spelling Bee. Listen, I don't read. I'm a programmer. We don't need to know how to read, all right? We don't need to know English. We just need to know ones and zeros. In the call with us was Orange Chef and Glitch, and also Literate, but he arrived a bit later. Okay, shout out. Bro, high literate, so sub 13 is possible. Gets shot. Oh no. Why'd you have to include this? Testing if Stone is literate. Wait. Maybe we're the same person. Anyways, thanks for reading this. Enjoy the runs and highlights. Is Is C your second jump button? Interesting. Wait, it's your main jump button? C is your main jump button. Up arrow is your secondary jump button? Or are you just like messing around in the first couple of levels here? C is my main jump button. Bro. 736. Okay, we're getting ads, so I'm gonna pause. And then Enemy got this run. Turns out it's only halfway through the Summoning Salt video. It's so funny to do that. Like when you're watching a Summoning Salt video, right? That relatable moment when you're watching a Summoning Salt video. And they're like, this was a pivotal moment in speedrunning history. And then you're only like halfway through the video, and then you scroll down and all the comments are about, you know, this amazing run only being halfway through the video. It's funny. The sequence would go hard in the Summoning Self vid. C is my self-destruct button. Interesting. C is, I think, menu confirm for me. Because my ZXC key sequence is how I exit boss fights. It's pretty similar to spacebar, though. Yeah, but spacebar is like a massive target, you know? There's so much room to press it. Petition to blackmail him. I would be terrible on your layout. Yeah, C has self-destruct. I mean, it makes sense. Because if you're on WASD, then it's just like you move your pointer finger down. And then Mirrorhead got this run. But what Enemy didn't realize, I don't know if you didn't realize it. I would not believe that. He only got 725. So the community thought sub 13.2x wouldn't happen, and then this happened. Excuse me. Z is skip voice line. Even though I pivoted to mouse wheel. X is menu, C is self-destruct, and V is insta-basket bind. Interesting. That probably makes more sense than my setup. So I have E as my basketball skip thing. What's instant basket bind? So there's a glitch. I don't know if it's technically a glitch, but if you shoot a basketball into a basket, you have to wait a little bit of time before it actually like opens the door in the level. But if you pause and unpause immediately after you score the basket, then the door opens immediately. So you'll see in the 2 basketball levels, as soon as somebody scores the basketball, you can just hit one button that's bound to like pause and menu confirm, I think, and it'll just immediately pause and unpause. I have my left hand be responsible for everything that isn't movement. And Jonas programming? Why does it even happen? I don't know. I assume it's for a good reason. 1, 2, 3, ZX, VC, and mouse. What do you use 1, 2, 3 for? But yeah, no, my basketball skip is E. My reset is R, which, if you were there during the relay race, has gotten me into trouble before. I accidentally reset in the basketball levels. 1, 2, 3 is exit to level select. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. And then I think I still have F bound to both jump and move right. So I use that in the second basketball level to make it easier. My hands are maybe too large. Left control basket pause thing. Left control? Q 1 2 3 4 skip voice lines and Mr. Dance exit. Interesting. Up arrow space bar W jumps. Enter backspace Miracle Dance movements. Oh, enter and backspace for Miracle Dance. Okay, that makes sense. Num plus 6, 5, 4, and 0 menu bindings. See, so that's one of the other updates, is that I have a new keyboard. And I have not played Will You Snail on this new keyboard. So we're going to find out how good this new keyboard is. But it now has a numpad. The keyboard that I've been using up to this point has not had a numpad. So I just didn't have access to those keys. I don't think it'll help having those keys, but they're an option now. Mine is arrow keys. R is reset. E is basketball door. F1, F2, F3 is level select. Wow, you go all the way up to... Okay. I mean, I guess it's easier to, like, do that without... Yeah. Because there's, like... It's the top of your keyboard, basically, so it's easier to feel it. And then recently, mouse pad is skip voice lines. How broken is mouse pad? Because that'd be funny if, like, switching to a device that has a mouse pad is actually easier to speedrun with. Using key sequences as 5-head, truly. 100% keyboard, yeah. Now I'm not lacking on the keys. You now have another set of arrow keys. Average 100% keyboard enjoyer versus toughest anything else fan. Yeah, I mean, when I bought my previous keyboard, I didn't think I would need it. And then like occasionally a niche use case would come up for it. And then I'm like, well, I don't have a numpad. Through testing, mousepad is actually cracked, and I don't need to connect a mouse, all speedrunning on laptop. I mean, I could bust out the Chromebook again. That could happen. If it's faster. So we're pivoting to unboxing. Man, the stream really is an event. I mean, my old keyboard is just like laying on the floor over there. I'm actually using the new one, believe it or not. 0.65, what are you guys doing here? Oh, you don't full jump. I feel like I almost always get a 0.62 at most. Like, you just get a little bit past this, like, this crack in the floor. You just get, like, barely past halfway, and then you full jump. I don't know what you guys are doing, man. It's not a full jump. I almost always do a full jump, and I either get a 0.62 or a 0.61. I know they didn't do a full jump, but oof. Landing on that is pain. I also don't do the jump at the top of that level, which is probably not that bad for me to start doing that. I'm just not used to the timing.
Hi, Ghost.
Hello.
We're just doing runs right now.
Only reason I need a mouse is because my touchpad is broken. Unfortunate. .72. Not bad, not bad. Are you also okay? You do the. I don't know if you were intending to do the double block strat, but you did it anyway. 10 point. I need to learn how to do that level better, man. Oof. Interesting. Trying to figure out what I would have done here. I don't think I would have stayed on the left for this one. I think it was a good idea at this point to stay over here, but it's kind of weird. 967. It's not a bad time. Glitch joining VC. I think I'm the only one doing laptop. Glitch is on laptop, right?
You can't even begin to imagine the amounts of processing power available to me. I can simulate entire universes, millions of them in fact. And every universe will eventually start simulating.
Yeah, it is just okay. You just walk up the stairs. Okay. I just absolutely do not have the muscle memory for that. It's like I can do the jump to get up to that little ledge, but when I try and play out the rest of the level, it's almost always slower because I can't get the movement right. Cool. 685. Laptop gaming is insane. If you've got a good enough laptop, why not, right? Again, no full jump. 603, so didn't really lose time. I don't actually know if that does theoretically lose time. Like, you could still probably tie tasks with it. Not sure. Okay, hang on. I missed a couple of messages. I didn't even see the second half of Enemy's Run because I saw their Mama Squid fight and I got inspired to practice the strat. As you could imagine, I got interrupted very shortly after starting the endeavor. The single block variation, not IL, the FG variation, goes all the way down to 9.6, but still so far away from the IL. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I played on my school laptop until my 1439. Dang. Non-Twitch emoji. I'm sorry. I bring my sob emoji everywhere I go, and me. I don't know. That makes me a little bit sad. Ugh. I hate when the stream doesn't hit.
I did Miracle Dance.
You didn't even notice my party popper earlier? That was like a while ago.
You stopped too low.
Can I medicate you with antidepressant and Vice?
That's why I'm currently actually waiting for quite a bit before I start spamming.
Yeah, I wait as well, but that's never happened to me before.
Yeah, of course there's a Twitch version of it. It's just this.
Pretty close to you, yeah.
Shilling my own emotes. Did you hit? How did Paper Plane go?
That looked
Okay.
pretty close to you, yeah.
Not even close. You had it the whole time. Not me talking about advice during Enemy's first 2x. Nice. Stone being subbed to himself. Yeah, the cool thing. Oof. The cool thing about being an affiliate is that I can just upload any emote that I want, and I can use it in anybody's chat. I have incredible power.
What do you have in your PB?
Okay.
It's
What E do you have in your
Nice.
I don't actually remember. I think it was a really good one. Because
Excuse me, first
the
2x
Switch
ever
saved
for
the-
anyone?
PB?
I mean, hey, yeah, you've got bragging rights.
Actually, maybe not really good. I think it was a 327.
Okay. 7 seconds flat. First ever 2x from enemy. You're morally obligated to take the world record back. Yeah, I was gonna ask. You mentioned at the end of this run that you might not play the category anymore. I'm kind of curious if you really don't want to. Which, like, if this is where you call it quits, that is completely understandable. Get 13-19. That was just something I said in the moment. Okay. So nothing concrete. You're not like quitting. Good to know. Twelve, 4, 6. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that, man. It's definitely faster than what I'm doing.
801 chapter D enter.
You're still morally obligated to get it back.
That's really good. Good luck.
I'm gonna have 801 Piranha enter.
Sub 18. The physical weight in my heart. Holy, what was that? Did you hit your head? No, okay, I wasn't paying attention. You are flying very close to the sun here. Holy.
Your PB is 2 minutes behind that, so 801 Piranha.
That's unfortunate.
Exit
Ugh.
should be pretty good for you.
Yeah,
Do it more
losing like
819
2 seconds
Piranha
there.
enter.
Just a bad
Oh,
RG. It's just a full jump, really? Dang. Oh, how? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, yeah. Of course. Yeah, that's yeah. No, that's in the basket. Yeah. That's of course. It doesn't even. What the heck is this, man? It didn't even go down. It just beelined for the trigger. It just instant. Yeah, sure, man. Sure. 420. That's not terrible, Bilbo RNG. Power of friendship. That's also very unfortunate. Okay, so you do the strat that I do. Lightning Helpy?
Oh, dunk. Ah, okay.
Slam dunk Helpy, okay, you know,
But this is a good pace.
that's fine.
802.
Yeah, this is the best pace I've
It's
ever
like
been on.
basically time. Wait, really?
Yeah. I'm quite nervous.
Please, Bob.
What are these names? Acute's just a runner. That's obtuse strat.
Hold up. I think I know what this is. This is private information. Why would I put that here? Oh no. Sometimes I create simulations of her.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I mean, it's been a while since they've been active, if I remember right.
To the screen like that, human. No need to waste your pity on me. Save it for yourself.
If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Damn. Somebody tell Acute. Oof. That's painful. Will do. Acute coming back and getting sub 13. Oh no. Okay, now we're just rage baiting. It's hard to name strat. Ooh, 4-0. Yeah, insta jumping here. It's hard making strat names. Source, I named way too many helpy strats. Then he'll return and show how bad, sick, and literate are. I quit? No, don't quit. I'm so not used to going on that 1x1 there. Oh yeah, Acute's 5th. I forgot I had the leaderboard pulled up. Two years ago since they posted that, yeah.
G-Manic worked.
This Bartholomew strat I learned from Mirhan earlier in the VC.
Bob.
I thought it looked normal. Is this not what you do normally? I thought that's what you were. Oh, I'm stupid. You're okay. My bad.
Bob, G-Manic worked. Yeah.
Stu didn't do the math. I'm a failure, guys. 1.7. Okay. The jump at the start. Normally I'd bonk. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was a strat. I just figured it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Small jump and left tap. Okay, interesting. But RGC is gonna have to make another world record explained video. Cause I'm gonna I need help here. 20.8 is good. Nice.
Rex. Please don't scrap that jump.
The irony.
Yes. Finally.
Gives you good RNG most of the time.
I could freeze go PT.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
need
this
somebody
game is
to
so
make a
fast.
compilation of all these strats that I'm missing.
My heart is beating fast as well for you.
Did you just PB?
No, he 2x.
There's 10 more minutes of
Wait
this
a
video.
minute.
Only
What
9.
the
But
heck, man?
Nice bow tie. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I
Dang, man.
2x.
New Reki?
Actually, that's so sick.
Time to play spot in the credits.
324.
Oh.
I definitely have to finish this run just for the sake of the
Oh, okay. You started recording again. When I got my 1328, Mirhan was already midway through a run.
Oops, a little bit close.
The credits were cut short. By now, he was ahead of his PB in Chapter D. When I said there were more reactions, these few more minutes were what I meant. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, my turn to get world record.
Yeah, yeah. You that 9s.
Well, first me, and then you'll immediately beat it.
Yeah,
Includes
yeah,
us
I have
talking
to
after the
start my
runs.
run now, then.
Sweet.
Okay, this is working a bit too great. This is 9:56.
The fastest time anybody has ever entered Chapter E.
Okay, I'm literally shaking right now. 9:56 is basically unbeatable.
Yeah, I can't compete with that.
But the thing is, should I go now for quote unquote safe part or?
The risky bartender strat he normally goes for.
I don't even know. I don't want to make that decision for you.
Playing it safer, only losing a second to his PB.
Okay, good idea.
Still, a 14.7 while
This is
losing a second to your
definitely not a
PB.
healthy heart rate.
It's so quiet.
Oh my god, that was way too close for comfort.
Time to add, I think I'll never run this category again by Enmy to your soundboard.
Or TP. TP is fine.
And feel the snail inside of you
No.
by Frachi. It was so tense in the VC. Why didn't you have game sound on? Yeah, I'd be nervous as hell too.
What is this? What is this?
Oh my.
What is this?
Oh my gosh.
I was joking when I
No.
Everybody stops talking again.
Okay.
It's still good. It's okay.
Suddenly no one
Oh.
was speaking.
What did just happen?
No.
Should I get a new PB later today? How about you do it right now?
Not the double PB.
I could just continue the watch party or the react content. If you go live, I'll put you on my stream and then we can just
With a 28.
I'll just watch you do
This
runs.
was case for a 1x,
There's no
by
way.
the way. Literally, if I would have gotten like tied E, roughly, slightly better. But for that, I would have would have needed to go for the better button strat. But then it would have been 1x. Like.
What green
Y'all
content?
did not just.
Can't
post
believe we'll
world
go to
records
sleep
one
with
after
Stone
the other.
doing reaction content.
Within 5 minutes.
There was a lot for me to catch up on, alright?
It's 3 a.m. by the way. Okay, I've saved my recording. I think my game audio is working at least.
There's no way that just
Slightly
happened.
better means chapter world record, by the way, but yeah.
I was thinking before, like,
Okay, man. Yeah, sure.
I was hoping I would be the first to 13-2x, but then you'd have like the record after. That all just happened within
This is-
20 minutes.
20? There were
My
like
time for
5.
13 1x.
Well, yeah, like when I started my run to when you finished yours.
That E11 was crazy fast. Or Chef, are you gonna do the world record now?
Okay, and
Hell
can
no.
we do a spectacular at everyone ping for this?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
this won't happen
Most
again.
exciting thing that's ever happened.
Absolutely do it.
Wait, let me check. Like, the best time, I was almost minus 15.
Just trust me, it
Can't
says
believe
14.
that just happened.
I don't know even what went wrong in this run. What were okay? Okay, I screwed up the right
26,
right
and he
hand
says
side.
what went wrong.
Yeah, my squid was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Orange Chef, right on the money as always. Classic Beerhead.
My bartender was, of course, the safe way. The squid was
Orange
just
Chef, not a
nerfed because
speedrunner.
that RNG wasn't bad because I just played it safely. To be
No,
fair,
I think you're
like,
just crazy.
out of the levels in Chapter E after Bartender, Snowman Mafia is the most nerve-wracking
Or maybe
with
both.
shaky hands, in my opinion.
For sure.
Oh my.
And like knowing that if you get unlucky, you could just get shot at me.
Yeah. Yeah, because then your run is essentially over.
Oh my god. Wait.
World record lasted less than its own time, yeah.
Well, let's change my life split one final time to do 3,759th run. That's my lucky number now. Is that a prime number? Let me check.
This guy. True.
759. Nah, it isn't.
All right, well, you got to do another run now.
Yes, me too. But I'm calming down at least a little. Like during this level, I was like in complete disbelief. I'm scared to look into the recording and see that something is wrong. Can we please can we please just agree whatever happened? We had a moderator here, it'll count.
We had 3 moderators here.
Well, we two don't count.
I can't believe
What did just happen?
I can't believe this.
I'll change my life split first. 26.11, I can't believe it. And the best chapter exit ever as well.
I can't. It's like this is just a completely spontaneous thing. You just messaged me like you can come and call.
Yeah. Like this was, by the
So
way,
stupid,
probably
man.
the last run I would have gone for this day. And it just happened to be exactly on the timing.
Yeah, how convenient, guys. How convenient that you just, you know. Whatever. Thank you so much to all the amazing people in the Willy Snail speedrunning community. The only reason I've been motivated to do 13-2 attempts is because of how much I love talking to the people who run this game. Yeah, really cool that you included that. Thank you to Mirhen, especially for being such a great friend for so long. Aww. They included a thanks to each other in their world record videos. How cute. We're only a couple months away from this game being 4 years old, and that makes me emotional to think about. It has been a while, huh? It's not over anytime soon, though. Knowing me, I'll eventually be running any percent NMG again. The 1328 is improvable, as demonstrated by Mirhen. But for now, I want to do other things like all collectibles. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to watch Mirhen's as well. I got you. Bye-bye. Sweet. That was awesome. Congrats to both of you. Well deserved. Birds. As demonstrated. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough for Mirhen to just, you know, point out if somebody's slower. He has to actually, like, you know, prove it. Typical. Thank you for reacting. Yeah, sure, no problem. It was real tough. I'm surprised I got through that. Okay, so I watched a 9-minute video, a 15-minute video, and a 23-minute video, and it only took me 2 hours. I really am a speedrunner. Who's getting first 1320? You go do it right now. Congrats to the W speedrunning community, truly. Congrats on the reaction stone. Guys, stop congratulating me for reacting to your videos. This is not... This is me being lazy because I'm all dressed up and I didn't want to have to like do an actual speedrun. This is my cop-out. Yo, what's up, RGC? What is happening? I just got here. We just reacted to a couple of videos, including yours, about the world record. Nice work, by the way. I'm assuming the stream is ending. Not yet. There's still a couple of things that I want to talk about. And then I might do some actual snailing. We'll see. What was the first video? Also, why did I send egg? I don't know. It was RGC's. Here, I'll send a link to it. It was RGC's video on the world record. RGC, we just started. Yes, it's been 2 hours. Congratulations on your PB, the X world record. Is that like throwing salt in the wound by adding that on the end? Hey, good job, but I beat you, so you know. I'm kidding. But yeah, so anyway, the leaderboard looks like this now. Will he snail? That is the question. There is a bit of an elephant in the room. My previous goal was to get 3rd place. And I think the reason that was my goal, 3 elephants. The reason that was my goal was not because I wanted 3rd place necessarily. It was because I wanted there to be a significant gap in not just the time, but the skill level required to get it. And I felt like RMG's previous PB was within reach. And so that's why I had set my goal there. And I thought that, you know, Mirhen and Enmi were kind of just like, they were too far away, right? Too far away for me to catch them. So I was just like, I'll go for 3rd place and it'll be fine. And then RMG got a couple of PBs. And at that point, I kind of had to reconsider. Because, obviously, my goal being there being a significant skill between me and the person ahead of me, that gap was made bigger. So I have to consider, is that a big enough gap for me to be like, yeah, that's okay. I have technically reached my goal of there being a significant gap between me and the person ahead of me. And like at the time that RMG got his new PB, I was kind of like, yeah, I have reached my goal. That does technically meet the requirement that I had set out. And so I had actually recorded a video on Christmas Eve, kind of explaining my thought process. And I didn't want to upload it yet. Because I wanted a little bit more time to think about it. But after a little bit, I was like, because I was trying to consider, okay, if I did decide to keep going for third place, what would that look like? Because my current PB was technically on pace to beat this time, this 1343. So like without significant changes, I could theoretically still get third place. But I don't know that I'm willing to like bang my head against a wall until that eventually happened. So I was like, okay, if I do keep going for third place, I would like to create some kind of a plan. Some kind of like a practice regimen sort of a thing. So that I'm not just, sort of mindlessly doing run after run after run, hoping to eventually get a better time. Because I have done very minimal practice, actually. Especially compared to, at least Mirhan, I don't know. RMG Bread strikes me as the kind of person that doesn't even need to practice, but and then I just don't know about Enemy. But in order for me to improve significantly, I am going to need practice. And so there was a point in time where I was like, you know what, maybe I will keep going. Maybe I'll create some kind of a plan for practicing and implementing better strats. And then the other two people ahead of me both got PBs. Which is like, okay, I really only was going for third place, but if I wanted to implement this practice thing, then maybe I could compete with not just RMG Bread. And then they got those runs. And it's like, okay. So I wanted to get third place. And then third place got better. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll try and go even further than that. And then the people who were even further than that also got PBs. And so now I'm kind of in a place where it's like, I've got a bunch of other things that I want to do in Will You Snail, like the blindfolded challenge, like I kind of want to do a minimum jumps run. I feel like that would be fun. I want to do a 100% run at some point. Some level creation stuff. So like I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to do in the game. Do I say, you know what, there's enough of a gap between me and RMG Bread at this point that I'm sort of happy with where I am, and I'll just call it here and I'll move on to something else? Or do I double down and start practicing and try and go for something that I would not previously be capable of. And to be honest, I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do. I do kind of want to see what would happen if I did like seriously practice and implement better strats and not just mindlessly bang my head against the wall. But that obviously requires a significant amount more effort than I'm already putting in. Which, to be fair, the amount of effort I'm putting in is not a whole lot. I'm just investing time, mostly. So I think what I'm going to do, this is one of my big updates here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from any percent. And I'm going to do some of the things that I just mentioned. I want to do a 100% run. I want to try and get back into the blindfolded challenge, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do some of that stuff, and then I think I want to come back. And the only reason I'm still hesitant about that is because I feel like right before I took a break from streaming, I was at the most consistent that I've ever been. And so calling it quits now would kind of be like getting rid of all of that. But of course, I've been on a break for so long that it's like, okay, I've kind of already lost that anyway. So I'm leaning more towards doing the other stuff and coming back to any percent at some point, which I do want to do. I don't think I'm going to give up on this category entirely. I think I want to come back to it. My time to strike? Exactly. If there was a better time... I didn't phrase that right. There is no better time to strike than now. You are right. I kind of agree with the consistency, though. Your current time definitely didn't match your previous level. I agree. And I think that happened, like, very quickly. I think that it was like, okay, I'm not consistent. And then, like, right at the end, I was, like, all of a sudden consistent for some reason. So, like, yeah, I'm going to be losing that consistency by not doubling down on the category, but again, I've got a bunch of other things that I'd like to accomplish. And so, again, I want to put a bunch more effort into any percent. I just don't think I'm going to do it right now. Look, Stone, if Gamba has taught us something after all these months, it's one thing. Always go all in. Yeah. I think I'm leaning the opposite way, though. I think it would be equally as cool for me to get in the top 3 as it would be for me to be the first person to beat the game blindfolded. Potentially the only person, because I don't think anybody would ever take the challenge seriously. There's still a bounty on beating a single level blindfolded, so nobody's claimed that bounty. I don't know that there's a whole lot of other people willing to try, but I'm going to be the one guy who agrees with Stone. Thank you, Enmy. You know, Enmy, you've always been supportive of me. The one and only... No, I'm kidding. I think Glitch has almost always been supportive as well, which I greatly appreciate. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hoping that watching the world record runs would give me some insight as to what I want to do. And I think if/when I do come back to this category, because I do want to come back, but I might not. I don't know. If/when I do come back to the category, I'm gonna go for world record. And I don't think that I have the time or energy to do that now. But I would like to try for world record. No pressure though. Beating the game blindfolded would be actually insane though. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it, which is part of the reason why I want to take a break from any percent, because I do really like the blindfolded challenge. I would love to see you get back into the blindfolded challenge. Yeah. Understandable though, we all take breaks. It isn't good to just proceed while you aren't truly invested. Exactly. Yeah. That's a good point. Is like, even the fact that I'm unsure is probably an indication that I should take a break, because then I'm not fully invested. It needs to make fun. Yeah. Playing this game in any way is good practice. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is that I was thinking that, like, okay, now that I've actually put a significant amount of time into any percent, that could help me in the blindfolded challenge with, like, muscle memory and stuff, getting a feel for jump timings and whatnot. And, like, the whole idea behind when we initially did routing for the blindfolded challenge was to try and minimize the amount of muscle memory required. But obviously there are some levels that just require it, like there's nothing you can do. So yeah, I think any percent practice will help me with the blindfolded challenge, and then the other way around, obviously blindfolded challenge would probably help me with any percent. I do agree with him as well. Yeah, sure. You guys just don't want any challenge. You don't want any competition. I see how it is. He did say what? I would like to go for world record if/when I come back to the category. But obviously not in the condition that I'm in right now. Because it seriously is going to require a lot of practice and a lot of changing of my methods in order to do that, but I do kind of want to do that. If or when I'll come back to this category, I'll go for world record. All right, well, yep. It's a quote now. It's in the history books. I'm honest. Currently, I am happy to not have competition. I knew it. I would hate to have competition. I'm lucky I'm the only runner to have a 13.2x me for 7 minutes. So yeah, that's my that's one of my big updates. I'm probably gonna take a break from any percent, and we'll see what happens. But it is kind of unfortunate that it happened this way. That it was like, it wasn't that I reached a certain threshold. It was more so that the threshold moved away from me. So, but you know, it's fine. We'll I kind of want to do a 100% run. Nobody tell Massrock, because they might get a little bit too excited. But I kind of want to do a 100% run first, and then we can get back to the blindfolded challenge. That's kind of unique and funny storyline though. Yeah. Okay, so I mentioned before I recorded a video explaining why I didn't want to keep going. That video ended up being like 11 minutes long. It was like a long explanation of me being like, yeah, so the gap between me and RMG Bread is too big. Because, like, I felt bad, you know? It was like, it felt like I was at least partly responsible for why RMG got a new PB. And so it felt bad being like the person that inspired RMG Bread to do another run. And then that run ended up being why I quit the category. You know? Like, it felt bad. And it, you know, I know it's still kind of happening because I'm going to take a break, but yeah. Can I be an ass for a moment? Who the hell is RNG Bread? RMG Bread is currently third place. They were the world record holder, like, by far, like, by a lot, when the game first came out. And as you can see, it stuck. Only 2 people have ever beaten them, so. RNG Bread is such an RNG lucker. I don't know, they seem pretty skilled too. They implemented some new strats pretty quickly in both of their PB runs. RMG was by far the most dominant runner the first few months the game was out. Yeah. Is there a history? Is there like a graph? Yeah. He's just so quick in learning. I know. Well, I made comments on both of his PB videos, and I was like, he's implementing new strats so quickly. I'm honestly surprised he isn't still going for world record, because like I feel like he could definitely contend. Just did it if you subtract 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Frame perfect exiting. Dude's cracked. Yeah, so Rad Ace, I don't know how to pronounce that. Diggity, Zodiac, Ivy, Avi, Zen. Yeah, so 1 day later, same day, 1 day later, same day, 1 day later, same day, and then RMG Bread just almost dominates except for a Zodiac. Really? This was all like... This was very close. And then it took almost 4 months for anybody to beat that. So yeah, pretty dominant. What did they... Yeah, they just ended up getting a sub 14 and then called it there, I guess. Wait, what does this say? Waiting for the next world record. Yeah, okay, buddy. You're gonna be sitting there for a while. I thought there was like a history graph that you could look at. Am I blind? How do I show miscellaneous categories? Why is any person upside down? I don't know. Shouted to Diggity, the original Australian runner. Australians aren't real. It took me so much more practice to get there. Clearly it paid off. Are you perchance situated near Adelaide? Adelaide? I'm in Melbourne. My condolences. What's wrong with Melbourne? All right. Next It's a significantly less of a big update, but it's still an update. I kind of mentioned it before, but I'm running a brand new version of Stonebot. And of course an ad starts playing, so I'm gonna... I will come back to that. I have a self-made tool where I can watch the top 20 evolutions over time, but it'd be new to me if a graph exists, especially built in. I thought there was. I swear at one point you could. Because I distinctly remember taking a screenshot. I don't know. Let me look at something here. Oops. By the way, I'm with you on your choice to pause speedrunning for now. Sorry, I wasn't in chat to back you up. I was too busy getting the 1320. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Of course. History. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe... No, because I have the picture. Hang on. Where did I put my phone? Now I need to get some picture from the Melbourne Bollard. I swear I has it. I has a picture of the speedrunning site. That has the world record history graph on it. Yeah. I don't... I'm like 99% sure I got this. I'm not gonna like try and transfer it to my PC right now. I don't know, maybe I can hold it up to the camera and it'll... Nope, that's... Okay. Yeah, something like that. So, like, I took a picture of it because it was, like... It looked terrible. Because it was basically just a straight line at the bottom of the graph. It was such a weird-looking graph. And I'm like 99% sure I took that picture of the speedrunning.com website. But yeah, it was like 99% of the world records were like at the very bottom of the graph, and then there was just one all the way at the top, and it just made the graph look terrible. Doesn't look like speedrunning.com though? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused as to where I got that picture. I thought it was this website. It was also a long time ago. It was several years ago. I don't remember when. Anyway, straighten up my tie here. So I do want to work more on Stonebot on stream, but we're working with a brand new version. This is like, I don't even know what version this is. Officially, it's a version 0.6 because version 1.0 has not been released yet. And the previous version, with all the fancy UI stuff, was version 0.5. I have temporarily deleted all of the UI stuff. Can we give the versions some names? Sure. So the very first version we can call Baby Stonebot. Shoe Lake? Shoe Lake can be the second version, sure. Third version, I want to say was the last one. I don't remember how many times I've restarted this project. Stonebot saw Crayon Miracle Dance. No, so this current version, I forgot that there are no line breaks. Yeah, unfortunately. This current version, I restarted the project because the functionality, like the core functionality of Stonebot, was very tightly associated with the UI. So like you could theoretically break it up into the core functionality and then, you know, like core functionality UI over here. You could separate it, but they were still very tightly interwoven. And I kind of wanted to not do that. And I kind of wanted to redo the UI code because it was very messy. And the most important reason why I restarted is because I would like to automate some of Stonebot's functionality. So I have the Stream Deck, right? The thing that lets me do that. I have the Stream Deck. I can set the Stream Deck up to do basically whatever I want. So I would very much like to be able to automate certain things with Stonebot just by pressing a button on my Stream Deck. That would be pretty cool. So this new version of Stonebot is essentially like a background service. So like it doesn't have a UI and it doesn't run in the terminal. It entirely runs in the background. And then you can interact with the background service using the terminal or potentially in the future a UI. So it's a little bit more modular. So Stonebot itself is like a background thing, and then you can interact with it. And you could interact with it with a Stream Deck, theoretically. Is it a service or just a background process? Background process, yeah. So that's the plan with Stonebot. And then probably the final thing that I'll talk about here is the video game development. I should probably try making a video game that is not as technically complex as the one that I've been trying to make. Guys, I'm about to collapse. You can go to sleep if you want. I will not hold you hostage here. I am about to end soon, probably, as well. So, good night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. It's early. Don't have fun without me. All right, I will not. We will only have not fun for the rest of the stream. You have my word. Because, like, the games that I wanted to make... Well, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sort of like a library/package thing that made it a lot easier for me to do grid-based things in general. And so, like, Forsynth and A Part of You would both greatly benefit from something like that. But if you've been there during those streams, you will know that it's a little bit technically complicated. And I've tried restarting the project a number of times, and I have not been able to figure it out. And even now, when I thought I had a good baseline, I can still come up with edge cases that just don't work with the code that I've currently written. So I think what I'm probably going to do is try making something simpler. Excuse me. Time to wait for another half hour to get world record. So yeah, that's the idea. In terms of like what I want to prioritize between Stonebot, video games, and or like Stonebot development, video game development, playing video games, and speedrunning. Glitch kind of nailed it when they said I was just basically spinning a wheel. I mean, not actually spinning a wheel, but you know, it was kind of just like whatever I'm in the mood for during the day is what I stream. And that's probably not going to change, to be honest. But I still want to do that 100% run before I get back into the blindfolded challenge. But I think when I do get back into the blindfolded challenge, that's probably going to occupy the majority of stream time. But we'll see. That is very subject to change. So, yeah, that's that. I think I'm going to call it there. I greatly appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for letting me react to your guys' content. And thank you for witnessing that introduction bit that I did, because that I had the idea for that intro bit for a while, and then it was only just yesterday that I actually like recorded everything and put it all together. I've got a bunch of stuff in my OBS now specifically for that, and I'm gonna have to clean that up now because it's gonna be, you know, it doesn't do anything now, but it was fun. I enjoyed dressing up and, you know, being silly and stuff. Every stream a unique intro? Oh god. Maybe not. Probably not. Definitely not. I enjoyed it too. It was fun. Thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah. That's gonna be it. I appreciate everybody being here. Hope you have a good one. Good night to those who need it. Good morning to those who also need it. The bow tie looks great on you. Thank you. The only other time, okay. One more thing before I leave. I want to talk about the bow tie. So there's like my mom a couple years ago got me for Christmas a water bottle holder that was basically just a strap with like a pocket for holding a water bottle. And I didn't use it ever, but it did come with a handle that you could remove and clip onto something. It came with this little clip on it. So, and then at a separate thing, was it like a claw machine or something? I don't even remember how I got this. But I obtained the bow tie. And we were gonna go to my uncle's wedding, and the dress code was explicitly non-specific to allow for basically, you know, casual clothing, whatever you know, within reason. Obviously, you can't show up in a bikini, but you know, it was like a whatever thing. They weren't worried about the wear, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear this bow tie. And so I took the strap handle off of the water bottle holder that I had never used, and I connected it to the loop in the top of this pillow. And it worked. It was, so, you know, I figured I'd wear it again today. Anyway, sorry for the rant. That's going to be it. I appreciate everybody being here. Have a good one. See ya.